You gotta put the where the charge at. Oh, okay. Yeah, we should be live. Check it. You know how to check it by now? Yeah, we good. Oh, yeah, you got it, brother. Yeah.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you, Lights of GMS Louisiana. Okay, Unity Camp. As you can see, right before you got the brothers from the Lafayette Camp, me and the brother Amwaz, and as well on the outside, the brothers from New Orleans Camp. Okay, the brother Amawad. Is that correct? The brother Amawad, as well as the brother Kayam. Okay, here in downtown Baton Rouge, coming at you with another live camp. Okay, to bring out the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, which we know according to the scriptures, according to faith, are faithful and true. All right, because the words of the Lord are jumping out the pages, all right, more and more, all right, every day, especially over the past couple of years. All right, Con. All right, Con. So before we get into the lesson, all right, we want to face the east. We want to give our praise and glory to Yahweh. We also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruwa and Teachwell. We also want to say peace and salutations to the elect. All right, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, wherever you are, wherever you may be at. Okay, and pretty much in this camp, we're going to go into prophecy. All right, because that's the main thing that we see going on around the world. Okay, in these latter days, prophecy, and more prophecy. All right, so Lord willing, we're going to go into the scriptures, and Lord willing, this camp will be edifying. All right, whoever got 2nd Ezra 15.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh.
Right. So that's exactly what the Lord commanded our forefather Ezra, as well as the rest of us that are of the hopeful elect in these latter days. Okay, to stand on our feet. Okay, in the face of our enemies. All right, in the land of our captivity, and speak the words of prophecy to our people, because we know according to prophecy. That the Lord is going to destroy America, okay, as well as deliver the elect out of America. But before those things transpire, okay, we have major judgments that the Lord is going to bring on the planet Earth, okay, to test our faith, as well as to bring judgment upon 2/3 of our people. All right, your brothers want to make a point before I continue. Yeah, something.
Right. I got a quick brief for you. You got more? I just want to say, it says, my people, the words of prophecy. Who are the Lord's people? The Israelites. The prophets are Israelites. All right, the prophecies that we bring out are to warn our people. Because if you're a heathen, there's no value if you're heathen knowing the prophecy. You're going to die here in America regardless.
Okay? Then after that, wake up in slavery. All right? You got it.
And the point, it says, write it in paper, right?
Yeah.
You can reiterate
second
that?
verse.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, but they are faithful and true.
Because the reason why the Lord have noted it, well, which I'm about to grab, man. All right. He said, noted in the book that it may be for what? Time and a time to come. Which a time to come is speaking beforehand, which ultimately ultimately illustrates prophecy, man. All right. To what? Say before, right? Or prophesy before, meaning to what? That it shall come to pass, man. All right. They tell you in Isaiah 34:16, it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. All right. What we're reading the prophecies that must surely come to pass. When you read in Revelation, it tells you that the words of the book shall come to pass, man. All right. And that, you got it? Come on, you got it.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
See, in a revelation, when you go into the word revelation, it means to what? Unveil, or pull back the veil on, man. Meaning what? Make these things known to the people, man. All right, so now the words is actually transitioning from being on paper to what? Popping off the page. As we say, what? It's becoming what? In real life formats, man. Want to make a point?
All right, come. You pretty much made the point.
You got it.
Right. Well, you have to get some more.
Yeah, I got to this is Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord keep not silent. And what happens whenever a watchman is on top of a tower, man? The foresee, all right, and the trouble coming towards what? The walls, man. All right, the trouble, all right, the war, or whatever danger it may be. All right, and the Lord has given us what? Eyes to be able to see what the trouble that's coming, all right, upon the earth, man, for people to get ready, for the battle, man, spiritually.
It's back in 2 Esdras 15, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yeah, so as all these things are coming to pass, okay, we speaking about it. Okay, we're not gonna let the incredulity or the unbelief of the people, outside this truth, trouble us. Okay, because we're coming into a time where here it is, you got mass food shortages on the rise. Okay, mass famine, mass blackouts, energy shortages. Okay, water shortages. Basically a shortage of resources. Okay, but not a shortage of faith. When these shortages come to pass, okay, we know that Esau is going to come with that charagma, okay, and that's going to, a lot of our people are going to display their unbelief towards the Lord by taking that charagma, okay, even so much so to the point to where they're going to even, influence us as the hopeful elect to take it, okay, and that's why the Lord,
Try to influence us.
try to influence us.
I got something for you, brother.
You got it.
It's Romans 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of our power without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest justify in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah. Can you read the
top one? Yeah, there it is. It says, for what if some did not believe, which that was the point. Shall their unbelief, which is that incredulity, make the faith of our power without effect? God forbid.
Yeah, God. So it's the unbelief of the people in this world, whether it be, our family members, our so-called friends that we, once had in the world. Okay, is their unbelief going to stop these prophecies from coming to pass? Is their unbelief going to stop? Okay, Yahweh Shema Shah from bringing judgment upon the earth? Is their unbelief going to stop the kingdom from coming? As the brother just read, God forbid, hell no. Okay, we just going to keep rolling. Okay, and they're just going to be destroyed for that unbelief.
That's going to say that next.
All right.
Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. All the unfaithful, mainly amongst our people, all right, the 2/3 are going to die in their unfaithfulness. Because 2/3 of our people, they believe in the blessing of Esau, Edom, and his technology, and his pseudo salvation, more than they believe in the blessing of the Lord. Okay, which is true salvation. Okay, having the law, statutes, commandments written in their inner parts. Okay, immortality, the new bodies. All right, a kingdom. Okay, our people don't believe in those things, and that's why they're going to die in their unbelief. Yeah, brothers want to make a point before we continue.
I got a precept. Something.
Yeah, wait. All right, this is Psalms 50, Psalms 12 and 6. It says, the words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. So the words of the Lord are gonna come to pass. All right, no matter if you don't believe or not, man. All right, it doesn't matter, man. The words of the Lord are pure, man. All right, and the Lord is not a man that he shall lie, man. Right?
This is Sirach chapter 24, verse 32. It says, I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy, and leave it to all ages forever.
All right, so the Lord says he's going to pour out his doctrine. He said he's going to pour out his doctrine as, let's say it again.
He said he's going to pull out his doctrine as prophecy.
Right, he's going to pull out his doctrine as prophecy. Okay, because pursuant to Isaiah 32, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 2, the Lord said he's going to make his doctrine like unto rain. Roughly paraphrasing it, meaning what? It's going to completely shower and drown out, okay, all the unbelievers, and as well, wash and cleanse are the true believers, the elect. Okay, yes, on that.
Got that. All right, this Deuteronomy chapter 32, Let's start at the top. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
Yeah, so the Lord said his doctrine is going to drop as rain upon the tender earth. Okay, and ultimately, we as the hopeful elect, we're that tender earth. We're that that vine of the Lord. Okay, that the Lord is raising up in these latter days. Okay, cultivating us. Getting us out of that wild olive tree state. Okay, that Gentile state of mind. Okay, and basically, he's raising us up and restoring us as the true kings and the judges of the planet earth. Like it says in was it Isaiah 1:26? You restore our judges as at the beginning. Okay, that's ultimately what this truth is doing. Restoring us back to the Heavenly Father. Okay, as the sons of God, the Elohim ultimately, and it's starting with the rebuilding of the tabernacle of David. Okay,
so the Psalms, I will put them in order before thy sight.
Psalm 50. Yep. Any of y'all had a precept? Yeah, let's see. Probably jump down. Second is 15, and but you can continue reading.
Verse 5. Second Ezra 15:5. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right. So the Lord says he's going to bring plagues upon the world, meaning the whole entire compass of the earth. Okay, sword, famine, death, and destruction. And right now, we already see those things going on. Okay, the crime is going up. People losing their damn minds. Over the jab and stuff like that. Okay, people, food banks running out of food. Okay, the elites are, hoarding the food all to themselves. Okay, and as we get closer and closer to the time of Jacob's trouble, we're going to continue seeing these things, intensifying more and more. Okay, go ahead. Can you understand that? That point? Go ahead.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah, this whole earth is saturated and polluted with wickedness. Okay, and now is the time, that all of this wickedness is, getting ready to be fulfilled. Okay, and we see the main wickedness that's getting ready to pollute the earth in these other days, and that's Esau Edom's pseudo science and technology. Okay, his Barakma, his his AI, okay, his weapons and machinery and things like that. Okay, the fourth the fourth. I think, okay, what Esau calls the fourth industrial revolution. Where he says, this guy Klaus Schwab, okay, the world is not going to change, but it's going to be the people that's going to change. Okay, because Esau through his technology is trying to form man into his image. Just as the Lord is forming us into his image. Okay, the righteous image. Esau Edom is doing that same thing on the left hand side. Okay, you can read that verse one more time.
Second Ezra 15:5 and 6. Selected. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, so the Lord said, he's not going to hold his tongue no more concerning all the wickedness of this planet earth. Okay, and how is the Lord, pushing forth his tongue to rebuke all the wickedness on the planet earth through the apostles, and the prophets. Okay, that will be standing on their feet. Okay, in these latter days, cursing out, this wicked and perverse, society that we live in. Okay, and making our bodies a living sacrifice. Right?
And they tell you what that is. Second Thessalonians, that he shall be revealed by the Spirit of his mouth. You got it? You got it.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, let's start at verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
You want to make a point of it?
Yeah, I can make a point on it. And he said that shall be destroyed with the brightness of his coming, which there's another light that's going to cover all darkness of the earth, man. Because this earth is in gross darkness, man. All right, and that light going to start with Yahweh Shai, man, and those thousands and thousands of angels, man, that's coming with it, man, to judge wickedness, man. Because wickedness is parallel with darkness, man. That's why I said, desire not the night when men are cut off in their place. Night goes in Job, what, that's 36 and 20. It says, desire not the night when men are cut off in their place. So night goes into what? Wickedness, darkness, right? It also speak about wickedness, darkness goes into obscurity, man. All right, which you know that's one of our words, them, man. You know, but that light is what gotta ultimately what overtake the darkness, man. All right, because the darkness have been dwelling from ages to ages. As long as the wicked has been in power, there's been darkness have covered the earth, man. Well, matter of fact, gross darkness to people, as it says in Isaiah. You got it? You got it, bro. Come on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60, starting at the top. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
And spiritually, or through the Spirit, that light has already come. You know, via this truth, are sent, you know, from the Most High Yahweh through His begotten Son Yahweh Shai on down. Okay, to first and foremost, you know, get the elect amongst His people out of this gross darkness. Okay, but you know, the Lord is going to, you know, keep 2/3 of our people, as well as, you know, the rest of these wicked people of the world in that gross darkness. Okay, like it tells you in was that 2 Corinthians 4:3, you know, that our gospel is hid to them that are lost. Okay, because when you're in a state of darkness, right, that basically means you're lost. Okay, you know, there's no light around you. You can't see where you're going. You don't know where the hell you're going. Okay, you're lost. Okay, and ultimately, because you know why is that? Because the Lord has allowed Satan to blind the people of this world, starting with 2/3 of our people. You know,
that's right. When you go into that word lost, it means set up for death, man. It says meaning marked for death. That's what that word lost means in 2 Corinthians 4:3, man. All right. So if the Lord have blinded you, have given you the spirit of slumber, it's for Him to ultimately kill you, man.
And be justified.
And to be justified in doing so.
Yeah.
Because you never came back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You didn't repent. All right. You didn't remember yourself, man, in the land of your captivity. So the Lord gonna be justified in His doings, man. All right.
Yeah, it's going to say, for the Thessalonians, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
Yeah, you know, Yahweh Shai has sent 2/3 of our people with strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Okay, believing in the so-called American dream. You know, still believing that they can prosper in America. You know, still believing in voting. Okay, you know, here it is. You got a lot of our people that you know, once voted for Biden, but now they're basically reneging on it. So now you got a lot of our people that sided with Trump that want to see Trump back in office. Okay, and that's, you know, part of that strong delusion. You know, as well as, you know, believing in Esau, you know, pseudoscience and technology. Okay, but as the brother just read, you know, they're going to be damned, being what? Condemned, because they receive not the love of this truth. Because ultimately, you know, what we're doing, okay, doing this camp speaking, as well as, you know, the brothers around us, okay, this is, you know, this is love. You know, making our bodies a living sacrifice to warn our people of the enemy, okay? But, you know, our people, you know, refuse to hearken unto the word. They refuse to receive the love of the Lord. So therefore, they're going to receive the hate of the Lord, okay? You know?
Yeah, we like you said, being, you know, ambassadors of the Lord, you know, we are renouncing the dishonest, we're renouncing the dishonest things, man. All right, we calling out wickedness, we calling out what? Unrighteousness, man. All right, but our people don't, again, they don't want to take heed to it. Why? Because they're just in the rebellious spirit, man. All right, they only care about the things that are unprofitable to them. All right, they love that. It says, they that hate me love that. Those that hate the Lord love that, man. All right, and the way you show your hate by being what? Rebellious, man. Where it says wicked, horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation, man. Like, that's the only end for them is horrible, famine, pesting, like this. It's gonna get nasty, man, bloody, man. Ultimately, man.
It says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
That's right, man. And a lot of our people love unrighteousness, man. They love perverseness and stay down. All right, because unrighteousness is perverseness, man. That's why the Lord said, I mingle the perverse spirit. And everybody that spirit take hold to, all right, is going to ultimately consume them, man. Because if you got the spirit of salvation on you, the spirit of righteousness, the spirit of protection, That's what's going to consume you. Not ultimately consume you, it's going to become you. All right. But ultimately, if you got a spirit of lust, unseriousness, undisciplined, wantonness, you're going to be condemned, man. All right. You're going to be condemned by your doings, man. The Lord going to judge every work, whether it be good or evil. All right. Got something? You got it.
This is Psalms 69 and 22. It says, let their table become a snare before them, and let that which have been for their wellness, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake, man. All right. And that's our people, man. Our people are in a darkened state of mind, man. All right. And it's going to be to their detriment, man. All right. It's going to be to the destruction of them. All right.
Hey, that's why the Lord say, you got it, I'm a wild. I think it's in Ephesians where he said their eyes have been alien. I mean, their minds have been alienated. I'm gonna find it, bro. I'm gonna get it. Go ahead.
Aliens in the Commonwealth? Yeah.
No, there's another one. I'm gonna find it. Otherwise, somebody can get it.
Real quick to back it up. It's St. John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah, light is coming to the world in the form of, the prophets and the apostles via the Holy Spirit. But as just read, our people love darkness. Okay, they love lies, they love deception, right? They love, unrighteousness. They love to be unfaithful in rebellion. Okay, and it's going to be to their destruction when it's all said and done. You got a piece of bar? Yeah, I got one. So you got it out.
It's Jeremiah 4 and 22. It says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sad as children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, our people are wise to do evil. Okay, wise to sell drugs, wise to be scammers, wise to to be finessers. Okay, they're rebellious people. Okay, and like the brother just read, they're sad as children, which when you look it up, it literally means stupid. Yeah. So here it is. Even the Lord Himself called 2/3 of our people, stupid. Hey,
It says, verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
yeah. And our people, don't like to, they don't want to come into the light because our people don't want to be reproved. Our people hate correction. They hate order. Okay, they look at order and correction, and instruction as, like slavery. Okay, and even in Sirach, there's scripture that.
On the back of it?
Yeah.
All right. This is Proverbs 29 and 1. It says, he that being often reproved hated his hardened his neck shall certainly be destroyed, and that without remedy. So our people, man, when they see us come out here, all right, rebuking them, telling them to come back to the Lord, man, what they stiffen their neck even more harder, man. All right, and go harder for wickedness, man. All right, saying that we're not going to listen to that, man. All right, and but yeah, man, our people pretty much, man, harden their neck to the truth, man. All right, and dwell in they love to dwell in the wickedness, man, of the world. But we know that what through the prophecies that what they're going to be destroyed by that, man. All right, by trusting in the system.
Like we read earlier in that 2 Ezra 15, where the Lord says He's going to bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's going to come mainly towards our people, because let's not forget, when Yahushua spoke of what He called the tribulation, in Matthew 24, that tribulation is also known in prophecy as the time of Jacob's trouble. So those are those troubling things are going to come mainly for our people, because like it tells you, was that 2 Peter 4. That judgment would begin at the house of the Most High. Okay, starting with the nation of Israel. Okay. You have some more on that 2 Thessalonians?
This is back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and this is matter of fact, I want to jump back up because you were making a point about the what's deceiving our people. This verse 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
God. Yeah, so Esau Edom, he comes after the working of Satan, the vibration or the influence of Satan. And through that influence of Satan, okay, it's coming with left hand powers and lying wonders, which when you go into that word lying in the Greek, okay, is pseudos, pseudoscience, pseudo technology, okay, pseudo salvation, all these things on the left hand side, because it's basically coming with a false righteousness. Okay, a false, what do you call righteousness? And we know, according to Psalms, the 144th chapter, that his rights, righteousness is falsehood. Okay, it's all lies and it's deception. But 2/3 of our people are going to look, towards lies and deception as miracles. Okay.
And that's what, like you said, he gonna do miracles in the sight of the world, man. And people gonna believe it. Like you say, he gonna make the lame to walk, right? He gonna even get to the point of where he gonna act like he raised the dead, man. All right. So our people could what? Be cleaved to those lying wonders. But you've been mentioning pseudo. I did a video on this probably 2 years back or so. All right, but I just want to go into the word pseudo. It says, which we know science means to know.
Yeah.
Right. It says false or spurious thing, especially a person falsely claiming divine authority, man. All right, showing itself to be the divine one, which we know that's the spirit of our Father, man. All right, he's the divine power. All right, he's the omnipotent authority of the earth, man. But he's going to show himself as an authority figure that the people may come unto him, man. All right, he's going to show himself as this great one. He's going to try to show himself as God. All right, I can save you. All right, I'm going to deliver you. And to the fact that our people that's going to believe in this man, man. Because if you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, you believe in Satan. There's no other way. Like he come after the workings of Satan, man, which is the energy of Satan. And that you go into that word working is the energy, which is the energy of Satan, man. All right. And our people gonna cleave unto him, man. It tell you that in Timothy that they will recover them pre-adventure, that the Lord would allow them to cover themselves out of the snare of Satan. All right, because they're trapped in Satan. That Satan can do what he will with them, man. It says if imitated and exaggerated persons, insincere, which it goes into a whole lot, but it means falsely deceived, falsehood, to tell a lie. Now, then it says our people love to stay on in with us Isaiah 28, that they 28 and 16, where they make a covenant with death, man. All right. So you could get that too. I'm gonna jump to pseudos. A person who makes deceitful pretenses. All right, not genuine, but having the appearance of being genuine, man. All right, so we're supposed to abstain, as I said earlier, from all appearance of evil, man. All right, resist the devil and he will flee. Our people cleave it to him, right? Because he making himself as this physician, right? He's a physician of no value. But our people going to take everything he's telling them to take, as far as these stab the jabs, right? This new Mac pack shot, right? They're going to take everything that they believe will help them their system fight off this boogeyman, all right, that's in the earth, man. All right. But they're causing themselves to get closer and closer unto death, as it says in Isaiah 28. You gotta go.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15. Because he has said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are at agreement.
Yeah, two-thirds of our people are getting ready to, to walk into making a covenant with death. Okay, Esau Edom in his, his NWO, or the image of his beast system. Because just as we as the hopeful elect, through this grace period, are walking into a new covenant with Yahweh Shai, okay, via the Lord's spiritual mark, or the Tawah, the Ezekiel 9 and 4, while our people are getting ready to walk into, the mark in Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, and that's going to be the seal of our people making that, that covenant with death. Can you read down to the part? I think it's in 18 where it says the covenant with death. So God, great.
There's a great decision to be made, man. And ultimately, it's going to be extremely hard if you're not preparing yourself on this decision that you have to make for the Lord. If you're not making a decision now, man.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, they're gonna have some coming in the last hour, but why tempt the Lord like that, man? You need to come get built up so you can know what to avoid, man. All right, what to do and how to do it. You don't want to be making decisions when your life is already on the line, brother. It's hard to think in situations like that, man. All right, but when you have already built yourself up, because it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. That's what's going to strengthen you in receiving your salvation, because you're going to think upon the things you have what you basically meditated on and that's the foundation in which is going to be able to what secure you, man, from the tempest that's to come. You got it.
You said that just because something that come in the last minute, we shouldn't tempt the Lord. Like, that's a beautiful point, because all of the elect aren't gonna not taste death. They're all gonna be men that are gonna die. They're gonna be men that are tortured, that are of the elect. So by serving the Lord, you actually better your chances of being one of those men that's just called straight up, man.
For real.
So you this whole idea, well, look, I'm an Israelite anyway. I'm gonna make it to the kingdom anyway. Yeah. Even if you're the elect, the Lord could torture you and put you through all sorts of hell, even if you're of the elect. So why would you want to play with the Lord like that? Yeah. Lord be like, look, this man right here, he's a man of the Lord, but he bullshitting. So I'm gonna give him over to Esau for a little bit and have him play with him, man. Yeah. The Lord is terrible.
Even the scriptures tell you in was Isaiah 66:4, the Lord said he will choose your delusions. So the ones of our people, that know that they're Israelites, but basically bullshitting, okay, thinking that they can do whatever they want, okay, in this world, but they're still going to be in the kingdom regardless. Hey, the Lord said he's going to choose your delusion, okay, choose the worst fears that you can ever imagine, okay, and put you through, okay, and make you feel ashamed for not using this grace period that we're in to get your mind right with the Lord.
Continuing in that Isaiah 28, it says, it shall, so like, I'm going to start from read it again. Isaiah 28:15, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge.
Yeah, that overflowing scourge, talking about the nuclear missiles, ultimately, okay, 2/3 of our people, are being so deceived to where, they don't think that they're going to be affected by those things. They don't believe that they're going to be destroyed, okay, by those things. Just as their father, okay, their spiritual father, Esau, Edom, because Esau, like I said earlier, Esau is walking 2/3 of our people into, conforming them to his image, okay, making them, okay, just as proud as he is. But hey, 2/3 of our people have a rude awakening, okay.
It says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Falsehood, under the image, under the image of this beast system, our people are, hide themselves under. Okay, you want to make one out?
Yeah, with Egypt, they say, what of them that go down to Egypt for help, man? All right, basically, you're looking, whoever your help goes back to your succor. Our succor is Yahushua. We Israelites.
Yep.
All right, that goes back to your help. But our people go to their succor is Egypt, man. They go down to Egypt for help. They look at Egypt for answers. They look at Egypt to be healed. So the Lord, like, hey, go to your gods in that day, man. And these are the people that you put your faith in, your trust in. So still trusting them once my destruction come down, man. All right. And the Lord hear your ass. You got it, bro.
Yeah, the scripture say, the name of the Lord is a strong tower with a righteous running into it. We literally hide under Yahushua. Our people are hiding in lies.
Yeah.
So they read that again. It says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Man.
Yeah, a refuge is a place of protection, a place of safety, which he tell you in what that Psalms 91, under the shadow of the wings of the Lord, man. I paraphrase that, right? But there's a tempest that's coming, man. We got to hide ourselves from the destruction that's coming, man. All right? And when this destruction is going to cover the entire earth, man. It's going to be everywhere. So how can you hide? You could go to the ends of the earth and Lord say, I'll meet you there. All right? So now we can't run. So what other way that the Lord gave us to be able to protect ourselves, man? Through what? The word, man. But our people, they want to do everything what? But the word, man. They want to go around everything but the word, man. All right? They'll avoid the way, because again, I always make this point, a man makes his destiny by the same road he took to avoid it, man. That's a heavy sin. The same road you took to avoid, all right? The same road you took that you thought this was the way to my destiny, you made it by taking that, man. Meaning what? The Lord walked your ass right down that road, man. All right, I know I'm gonna put this in front of you, and I know you're gonna go that way. So when you get around the corner, your judgment was around the corner, man. Ain't no escaping the hand of the Lord, man. It's they chose their delusion. You was in a state of illusion. You had to conform to the image, which goes to Romans and said, be not conformed to what? To the world. Remember, the Lord is at enmity with the world. So once you go with the world, you automatically an enemy of God, man. Pursuing the James 4:4, man. All right, you automatically becomes an enemy when you do anything with the world, man, or be of the world, because we in the world. All right, obviously they have men in the world that's not the Lord enemy, man, but you can become the Lord enemy, man, by what? Taking on the image. That word conform means with. The word form means image, man. You with the image, you with the system of these people, man. You with the way that they're going. All right, which tells you in Revelation, man. You got it.
The same thing. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a fountain of stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
And precious stone, starts with Yahweh Shai, that chief cornerstone. Okay, and through Yahweh Shai being that chief cornerstone, okay, to rebuild the Lord's house, the house of David. Okay, on comes down, the prophets, the apostles, okay, down to the rest of the elect, starting with the 144,000. Okay,
it says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies.
That hail, yeah, the missiles. Okay, it's gonna sweep away. Okay, all that that make refuge to all these lies going on to and fro throughout the earth.
It tell you in Revelation that death in hell gonna be in a lake of fire. Who represents death in hell, man?
So one nation.
It's one nation, man. He's the harbinger of death. There's no way around that, man. He's gonna be swept up in that lake of fire as well, man. That in hell gonna be in there, man. All right, not the place where our people ignorantly say Satan is down there with a pitchfork, all right, and he beating his wife when it's raining, man. That ain't hell, man. Hell is a condition, man. All right, and right now, you Israelites is in hell, all right, and the wicked is in what? Heaven, man. But now the Lord gonna raise hell on them by putting them in that fire and brimstone, man. They gotta taste that. All right, since they cause hell on the people, the Lord of just God, I'm gonna cause hell to rain on your ass, man. The Lord, the ultimate hell raiser. You got it, bro.
It says, and the water shall overflow the hiding place.
The waters at the lake of fire, that nuclear flood, as the brother Wad just said, yesterday on our lesson, because we're not, the Lord's not going to bring a flood by water again like He did, during the time of Noah and the sons of God. But now that flood, that water is going to be in a form of fire, okay? And of course, not the whole earth is going to be, burned with fire, but it's going to be, certain particular parts, starting with America, Babylon the Great.
This one's gonna be ultimately consumed, man. This in our homeland, the Lord whacking that down, man. All right, gotta be
homeland
all the way
purified. Homeland,
Israel.
I know you're talking about. I know.
The Lord is not pure. He totally purifying this place. This place gonna be a everlasting smoke, man. That means every blade of grass of this bitch getting tore down, man. All right, and the heat is gonna build up our kingdom back.
Right.
Yep. All right, you got it, brother.
Verse 18, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it.
Trodden down, that covenant with death, okay, that our people are going to make with this system, bowing down and worshiping the image of this beast system, as well as, taking a Quran. Okay, that covenant is going to be disannulled, which when you look it up, okay, the word disannulled basically means, cut off, okay, destroyed. It's going to be made void and pointless, okay? And as can you read the latter part of that verse?
It says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it.
Right, shall be trodden down. Trodden down like the mire in the streets. You know, because in Micah 7 and 10, it speaks about how, you know, the she that is the enemy of the Lord is going to be trodden down, you know, like the mire in the streets. Well, guess what? In a spiritual sense, all right, 2/3 of our people are, you know, likened unto women that are enemies of the Lord. You know, an unfaithful wife, okay, an unfaithful woman. So the Lord is going to try down, you know, the unbelievers of our people, okay, like the mire in the street. All right, that's pretty much, you know, the chapter. Yep.
She is known as what? Babylon as well, man.
Yep.
She's an enemy of the Lord as well, man.
Yep.
All right. You want to speak, brother? I got it, brother. Get in this one. This is you want to check it out?
Yeah.
You want to go back in there? Yeah, go back.
Back in Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
So basically, it says, I will hold my tongue no more, man. All right? And how is the Lord not holding his tongue no more, man? All right? By giving the spirit unto his prophets, man. All right? And his prophets are what? Preaching the word, all right, on the highways and the byways, making lessons, all right? Crying out to our people, all right? And crying out to the Lord, man, to destroy this place, man. All right?
This is Hosea chapter 12, verse 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
That's right. That's the Lord. Maybe that was somebody
Gone. Hosea 12 and 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
That's right, man. So the Lord has spoken by the prophets, man. All right. The prophets are the Lord's mouthpiece, man. Because the Lord is not going to physically come down here and speak to you, man. All right. Well, he's going to use the prophets, all right, as the days of old, man, to tell you of these things that's coming upon the earth.
It's Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. And that's what the prophets are doing, man. They prophesying about the war, all right, the pestilence, all right, about the diseases, all right. They warn you about the charisma, all right. They warn you about all these things that the Bible is speaking about, man. All right. For you to return to your power, all right, so you don't be destroyed. All right.
Ultimately, they're speaking about that evil, which means a bad time, which goes to Proverbs 16 and 4, that they're evil, man. That's the ultimate thing, man. All right. And of course, the kingdom of heaven and all those things that come with that, but that their evil have to come before the kingdom of heaven come, man. All right. Before the good come, the evil gotta come. And Proverbs 16 and 4 says, yea, get it out. Yea,
When the reward comes,
the test has to come, man. All right.
You gotta know if you pass the fail.
Yeah, you gotta know, man.
Understand it has to be set.
Yeah.
To let you know whether you pass or fail.
Yeah, you have set up the debt. It says, yeah, you got it. Go ahead, you got it.
Book of Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So the Lord lined that up, man. He left the wicked for the day of evil, meaning what? That they may reap their judgment, man. We crying out in the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. When you go into Sabaoth, that's the Lord. That's the Lord of armies, man. All right, the Lord coming with tens of thousands of his armies, man, the chariots, man. To what?
Which translates into millions.
To translate into millions, right? But millions is not in the Hebrew, so they say thousands, right?
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands, right? Which is it really is a innumerable number of angels, man. All right. So ultimately, the Lord have set forth. It says Yahweh have done all things for himself. That it says at the beginning of that scripture, man. So that's personal unto the Lord, man. You see? And when some get personal to our Lord, which ultimately all things are, all right, you talking about the ill of jealousy here in all things, man. He ready to get at it, all right, but all things must fulfill themselves prior to the day of evil, right? that the day of evil may come. You got it, bro. You got it? Go, you got it.
The second Ezra chapter 4, verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Mm-hmm.
Good don't come. That's good don't. Hey, if the good don't come to pass, you're not gonna get glorified. To back the kings up. The good don't come to pass, you're not gonna get glorified for going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is the good right now. The world don't realize that this is the good because it doesn't draw them into what we got going on, right? The world is drawn into what the so-called white man has going on, not to what Yahweh Shai's going on, right? But like the scripture says, when it's too fucking late, what are people gonna be doing? Willing in the day of thy power.
I can add to you, Saquon, too. Another thing that these people don't see as a reward of us, they don't see us progressing in no kind of way. Because you know, most people see like a reward, it's like a spontaneous thing.
Just jump on it.
Yeah, spur of the moment.
Look what I did.
Yeah.
Let me get in there.
Let me get in there, right?
Yeah, nah, slow it down.
Like that. That's why the Lord say, I'm gonna give you a reward. Because remember, this is already a reward, right? But it haven't been fully rewarded that the people may know that this was the ultimate reward. So the Lord got a reward for us, man. In the scriptures. I'm gonna get that, man. I gotta get that. Yeah, that's the devil, bro.
Y'all from the one.
That's the fucking devil, man.
That's nothing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Reward, man. Yeah.
Beautiful, brother.
It's back in second Ezra 15.
Hold on, let me bring this out. Oh, Salaki. This is Isaiah 58 and 8. It says, "This shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily." And thy
Which is what we're all here pushing.
there
Right?
you go. That
What
light.
is that? What is our light?
Yeah.
What y'all from New Orleans? You got brothers from New Orleans. You got brothers from Lafayette, and all surrounding areas. Drove a whole hour to do what?
Bring forth the light, man. All right.
Got it up.
So what? To continue to illuminate the eyes of the people that there's a judgment coming and that there's a reward coming. All right? Because we give it, and the Lord said, hey, tell the people all things. We can't just keep telling you evil coming, evil, and tell you nothing else. There's a balance to it. It says, "This shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee." Because see, our righteousness is not going before the people right now. They look at us like, man, who these niggas is, man. These niggas is confident. They confident in absolutely nothing. Them niggas don't get a check. Them niggas say, go y'all bum ass inside. Y'all don't got no old ladies. Y'all don't got jobs. They're like, man, what the fuck is these niggas, man? That speaking so boldly, all right? It says, "And thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of Yahweh shall be thy reward," man. All right? A reward back again, which is already a reward. Because this already was a reward for us to get what? Just getting the word was a reward back unto us, man. So now we're going to get rewarded, man. Come on, don't play, man.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Rereads again.
God.
It's like it says in Isaiah 1, if the Lord had not left the remnant, we would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, absolutely destroyed it yesterday. Yeah, finished. What the brother just said. So hey, this truth in itself is a reward. Okay, and it's going to lead to an even bigger reward, which is the kingdom. You know.
Real quick, there's Revelation chapter 22, verse 12. "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be."
Everything. It's plenty. It's great. This is a great work, man. We got a lot of things to come into, man.
You don't have to interpretate nothing there, right?
Nothing at all.
It to you, bro.
He give it to you, man. And remember, it's the Lord's pleasure to give us the kingdom, man. But before the kingdom come down, man, before the kingdom come, he got to break one down. A kingdom of righteousness can't coexist with a kingdom of wickedness, man. One got to rule at a time, man. All right. And right now, the kingdom of wickedness is on top, man. That's just the time we're in, brother. But the kingdom of righteousness, according to prophecy. Now you going to Daniel, he gonna what? He about to strike the feet of the statue, man.
Stone.
The stone, man. That stone that was cut out with our hands, which is Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right. Who the builders disannulled, man. All right. Not no more. It's about to be made known who our power is, man. He about to leap off the throne as a man of war. All right. Going back to the in Apocrypha, man. As a fierce man of war, man, and wisdom of Solomon, man. All right. We about to know righteousness again, man. Okay. It says when the Lord judgments in the earth, the inhabitants of the earth will learn righteousness, man.
26.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
I was not about to sit on the throne with Catholic Church still in power.
Yeah, it's still in power.
McDonald's.
The three frogs still rocking how they rock, man. Get out of here, man. Them three unclean frogs, man. You got it, brother.
I got a quick precept to back y'all all up. Okay, this is
You can break it down, bro.
done. This is Psalms chapter 75, verse 7. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
That's right, man. So one kingdom has to come down for another one to go up, man.
That's it.
All right. And this kingdom has to fall away first, man. All right. For what? Our kingdom to be established, man. Righteousness, man. All right. You can't have a wicked, you can't have any wicked rulers, all right, ruling on the earth, man. All right. The Howard Shah is going to bring the balance, man, of everything, man. All right. He's going to set the standard, right?
Even the kingdom of Israel, we had to what? Fall away first. Then the wicked had to take their place, right?
Yep.
We fell away, man. All right. We was ruling, right? We went off, but that was the only way what? The wicked in the other nations had to get in, man. All right. So we fell away, man. All right. So you don't think the kingdom of Eve, there haven't been a kingdom that's been set up of wickedness that have lasted, man. It haven't been. Go look. Go look at all the kingdoms from the Babylonians to the Medo-Persian to the Greek to the Roman to this one, all the way down to this one. None of those kingdoms are standing, man.
I got a scripture.
Not one kingdom is standing still, man. And they always built up all wickedness. All right. So what make people think this one gonna be? And it's made of what? Clay and you got it, brother.
Just real quick.
It's partly strong and partly weak. It ain't even on a strong foundation. And even the Babylonians, you know, and those that was on strong foundations, they still was broke down. They didn't last.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead.
It's good to back up the brother point because what wicked kingdom has ever came in power over the earth, and pretty much flourish and lasted.
Yeah, like
Now, real quick, this is
that's demons, bro.
yeah.
This boy is push, brother. This push.
Yeah, this
These whole demons, man.
This Job chapter 9, verse 4. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Job talking about the Most High, right? It says, who have hardened himself against him and have prospered.
Yeah, who have hardened his heart against him and has prospered. Didn't Pharaoh do it? All these nations puffed themselves up at the Lord, man. Or showed themselves when they was in power that they of the Lord, man.
Yep.
All right? The Lord, listen, the Lord gets glorified when he take down a strong kingdom, man. That's why he likened his kingdom in Job unto Leviathan, man. But what he said, I'm going to break the head of Leviathan, man. And Job, he likened Esau and his military might unto Leviathan, man. All right, who can pierce it? Right? The Lord, once we know that the Lord took him down, the glory comes back to him, man. He lifted up Pharaoh to show what? His power, man. All right, so all these kingdoms being built up strong and being broken down is for the Lord to get the glory, man. You got it, brother.
Second Esdras 15, verse 9. And therefore said Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Right. So Esau gonna pay for all the innocent blood. All right, that he spared of the Israelites, man. All right. The scriptures say that you should not build a town with blood, man. All right, and that's what Esau has done, man. All right, and if you what is it? You live by the sword, you die by the sword, man. All right,
man. My blood shall shed that man.
That's right, man.
His blood shall be shed.
That's right. So Esau's blood is going to be spilled in these last days, man. All right.
Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
All right, yeah, man. Our people are led as a flock down to the slaughter, man. They believe in the system. They believe in oppression. All right, they believe in Esau, man. They believe in his benefits and his gifts, man. All right, and that's going to be to their destinies, man. All right, especially with this corona coming up, man. All right, the jump shots. All right, all of these things that our people believe in, man, to continue to live in Egypt, man. All right, Babylon. All right,
Hey, our people just really got the spirit of party and playing. They just want to continue and party and play, man. All right, that's all they're willing to do anything and take anything from anybody, long as they could go and just have entertainment. Long as they could go out on Saturday when they off work, go to the clubs, right? Travel to Miami, go on the beach, put their feet in the water.
Yeah.
Our people willing to take anything. All right,
bread and circus. Huh?
bread and circus, brother. That's it.
Right, bread and circus.
That's right,
man.
brother. Bread and circus.
Our people, man, pretty much. You
That's all
know,
they want.
the whole, as you can see, man, this whole country is crashing. But yeah, what? Long as you give them that bread and that circus, that entertainment, man, they don't care. All right, they're not even gonna be paying attention to it, man. All right.
And when you go on that word entertainment, it means distraction, man.
Yeah.
When you look the word up, distracted from what? Obviously, these people have to keep you in the illusion and distracted so they can kill you. All right, that's the ultimate goal, man. Yeah, keep you in a trance, right? And it's supposed to maintain population under 500,000, and it got way out of hand. So what you think they intend to do? This is on the Georgia Guidestones, man. Huh? 500 million. Salaki, brother. Shit, hey, you know, he fabricate numbers. He might want it to be at 500,000 damn double. He don't need that many people when he got all this technology and all,
Yeah.
But Salaki for that though. But yeah, it's 500 million, man. We're at 7+ billion people on the planet Earth. How you think he intend to get that number to that? What method you think he gonna use?
Basically, so 2/3.
Yeah. Yeah. East side, man. Damn there, bro. You got it, brother.
It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
That's right, but the Lord is going to get Israel out. He's going to with a stretched out hand, man. All right, and the hand is Yahweh Shai, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shai coming back to Yahweh Shai. All right, and what he will destroy the plagues that's before, man. All right, so all those plagues that hit Egypt, man. All right, it's going to hit America, man, and it's happening. All right, the famine, all right, the pestilence, all of these things, man, are happening again, man. They are reoccurring upon the earth again. All right, but this time it's going to be worse, and that's going to be like a time never been before. All right, because this is the most wickedest kingdom that has ever been before. All right, so it deserves a more harsher judgment. All right,
Says, but I will bring them. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
That's right. They speak about in Revelation that our iniquities have reached the heavens, man. All right. So the Lord, how much more the judgment of her, man? And he never speak about these other kingdoms that was before her, about how their iniquities reached the heaven, man. This man went above and beyond wickedness, man. All right. He have brought it to another level. So the Lord is about to destroy him on another level, that the earth may know Al-Shaja again, man. The king of terrors again, man. All right. And the Lord, we did a video, right, with the elder, the brother named it what? These nations is about to fear the Lord again. Because these nations don't know the fear of our power, man. But they about to know it, though. You got it, bro.
He shall reach the pinnacle of wickedness.
Pinnacle of wickedness.
You're
Yeah.
going to have the pinnacle of destruction.
That's
It's
it.
going to be the greatest destruction to ever happen in any kingdom.
That's equity, though. That's fair. So you reap what you got God, brother. Yeah, that's fair.
I got a quick psalm real quick to back all your brothers up. This Psalms chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Hagayon Salah. Hey, so, you want to make one?
That's an inside joke there, brother. That's a lie.
Yeah. Hey, so the Lord is getting ready to be known on the planet Earth again, and his name is getting ready to be feared on the planet Earth again when he starts to, bring down, heavy judgment, like a time like never before. Judgments like the judgments that he brought upon Egypt as well as Sodom. Like it tells you in Revelation 8, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. Hey, because Sodom all right, in Egypt were the two main kingdoms that the Lord brought his worst judgments upon. Okay, the plagues of Egypt, the storm Sodom with fire and brimstone. Okay, sent down from heaven. Okay, and in his modern day, that fire and brimstone is going to be those nuclear missiles. The Lord is getting ready to be made known again through his power, just like he made his power known. Okay, through Pharaoh.
And the Lord intended to open his armory.
Yep.
As it goes into Jeremiah. When you go into that word armory, it's his magazine of weapons. So the Lord about to be known again what he have in his arsenal, man. He about to show that. This Job 19:29. It says, be ye afraid of the sword. Because again, a killing instrument is a sword. All right. Ultimately, it's E. All right. But there's a greater sword coming than E, man. All right. It says, for wrath bringeth the punishments of the sword, that ye may know that there's a judgment, man. All right. So by the punishments of the sword, you're going to know it was a judgment of the Lord. The way the people going to be punished. He already said he got a controversy with the inhabitants of the earth. A controversy is a problem, man.
Yeah.
I got a problem with the inhabitants of the earth, man. I got a major problem with them. All right. So through problems, and remember, the Lord is a solutionist. The Lord got the solution to all the problems. For crying out loud, he created the problem that he could have a solution for it, man. All right? You got it, bro. Y'all got it.
Real quick,
Damn, devils.
Jeremiah 51,
That's it.
verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind. They rise up against Yahweh. Going back to Psalms 83. All of the enemies of the nation of Israel are the enemies of Yahweh. They hate him because he chose us, and they're heathen. So they try to convince the world that he doesn't exist. So he says, what? In the midst of them that rise up against me, it's going to raise up a destroying wind, which is that nuclear missile. It's back in 2nd Ezra 15. This is verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. With the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
That's right.
And swords in their hand.
That's right. So, man, as you see right now, man, people are already divided, man. All right, these people, you got the left wing and the right wing going against each other. All right, you got these Trump supporters. All right, rallying up, man. All right, you got division among his household. All right, about what to do to get the jab or not to get the jab. All right, now you got all these things that's going on, man. That's division that's building up for that ultimate civil war that's going to happen in the streets of Babylon. All right.
Kingdom be divided against itself. How shall it stand?
Right.
All right. This kingdom been pretty much killed itself. If that makes sense, man. It automatically committed what? Suicide. This kingdom have committed suicide, man. Why? Because it was built up on foundations of wickedness. So really the root of it was never really founded on nothing, man. All right. So if something doesn't have a root, how can the foundation stand, man? Or remain? It can't. No light for it. No hope, man.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right, man. It says they shall not regard, all right, their kings nor princes, man. All right, and these people are already divided against, all right, President Biden, man. All right, they're already saying like he's a goofball, man. All right, he doesn't deserve to be in office, man. All right, and so with time, man, you can see that this place is divided against itself, man. All right, and it's soon going to fall. All right, it says they shall not regard their princes and their kings. That's talking about the police officers as well, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, all right, the last person that these people are going to be listened to is the police officers. All right, Jake is already going in the stores looting for liquor, man. All right, so what more later on, man, whenever inflation starts to hit, all right, the famine start to hit, man. All right, we in a time where they said that famine's about to start to hit these grocery stores, man. So what's gonna happen then, man? People are gonna start looting these supermarkets, man. These Walmarts, man. These grocery stores, man. All right.
Police is already defunded. Huh? They don't have no police to respect anything. Technically, don't. We don't have no police in Warren. Huh? Yeah, when we say that, we ain't playing. Like, we not playing around, fuck around. All right? We mean that, man. It's no one people to just control the street. But that's all done out of they doing that. All right, they have an agenda with that. That's done to bring in what? Order. Martial law.
Yeah.
We take away so we can what? They allow the people to get out of hand so they can what? Put them under control, man.
Yeah.
All that kill.
Problem reaction, see?
That's it, man. Problem reaction solution, bro. They think he getting away with little minute, minuscule offenses, man. They letting y'all do that. So they bring them big boys in here, man. It's gonna be all out execution on y'all legs, man.
Speaking of
Orion.
the Holyfield horse, like he saw the way he's setting it up, these people are actually going to beg for martial law. They're going to beg for the National Guard.
For order, yeah. Which is their debt.
Like, whatever the government does, just stop this chaos.
Yeah.
We'll do anything. We'll insert anything in us and our children. That's the climate that he's setting up. He's trying to soothe the people with so much chaos. They'll beg for any solution.
Mm-hmm.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, man. I have traffic stops. Y'all were just talking about when y'all came back from Jackson, everything was boarded up, man. You're not gonna just be able to freely travel in that day, man. Where you at, you have to get it how you live. It says, there shall be, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Pretty much at that point, man, the men of the Lord is gonna pretty much be pilgrims upon the earth, man. All right, we're gonna have to be moving. All right, the Lord's gonna put the spirit on us, man, to move, man, to we'll be protected, man. All right, you have to go to the wilderness. All right, live off the bread, man. All right, because being a part of the system, man, you're gonna die, man. All right.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
That's right, man. So people are gonna start to invade other people's homes, man. All right, because there's a lack of medicine, there's a lack of food. All right, there's a lack of what you call it, a health kit, or whatever the case may be, man. All right, they're gonna be infiltrating. They're gonna be infiltrating other people's homes, man. All right, to get these different type of resources, man. All right, so they can live. All right, because it's gonna be scarce out there. Kind of like whenever you see that movie, what is it, World War Z, man? In the beginning of that movie, all right, you seen a whole bunch of people looting, all right, the stores, man, the corner stores, man. All right, food and medicine, they was going to the pharmacy, all right. So a majority of a lot of these people that are on medications, man, but they're gonna die, all right, because what, they're not gonna be able to get it, all right, and they're gonna be too afraid to go into the cities to be able to go get it, man, because the scripture says a man should be afraid to go into the city, all right.
Well, I got one real quick. This is 2 Timothy 3, verse 1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. When you go into that word perilous, one of the definitions is savage, okay, dangerous times. Okay, it went pretty much in those times right now. You see, like the person going into, you see Jake, loot these stores, okay, getting liquor out of the stores, getting whatever you can find out of those stores, okay, and all those things are going to ramp up and intensify, okay, when those famine food shortages hit, when hyperinflation hit, okay, where you're not going to have access to particular things, or particular comforts that we used to have right now. People are going to be losing their damn minds, turning into a bunch of savages, a bunch of animals, a bunch of beasts, tearing each other up, just to get this, that, and the third,
Hey, Jake is already a beast, huh?
Yeah.
They're not going to turn into already beasts. They're going to turn into what they are. It's back in Jeremiah 51, so verse 3. Against him that bendeth let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Most I was about to destroy all of the armies that he saw, the National Guard, the Navy, Marines,
Space Force.
SpaceX,
Yeah.
Elon Musk, Donald Trump, all of these people about to be destroyed. Man. And our people have faith in that, though. Our people have faith in a man that can't save himself, a man that doesn't wash his hands after he used the bathroom. That's who our people trust in, man. That guy. Where's Walter? Right. Yes, it's on the website. Wanted to get this. Y'all mentioned earlier our people trust in basically a pseudo God that has pseudo science, and the Lord's not dealing with that at all, man. This is Isaiah chapter 50, Isaiah 46, verse 5. To whom will you liken me and make me equal and compare me that we may be alike? Question mark. What God is equal to Yahweh? How are you going to trust the so-called white man as your God? Look, he has this technology. He can heal people with the charisma. People are going to walk again. If you insert it in your brain, it can help you learn different languages. Man, this man wants to control your soul. He wants to upload you on a what they call the cloud, man. He wants to upload your soul on a cloud. It says, to whom will you liken me and make me equal and compare me that we may be alike? It says, they lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver in the balance and hire a goldsmith and he maketh a god. They fall down, yea, they worship. Right, that modern day, like a gold idol today would be basically money, man. And this whole system that provides you with so-called comfort, our people worship it. It says, they bear him upon the shoulder, they carry him and set him in his place, and he standeth. From this place shall he not remove. Yea, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Yes, you worshiping an idol that can't save you. Like everything that you look to, it can't deliver you out of what's coming. What outside of a chariot? How you gonna survive World War III? How you gonna survive nuclear fallout? You can't. You got these devils building underground bunkers. Like you basically building your own microwave, man. You're gonna be just melted there. Yeah.
You actually putting yourself in a spot where it's easier for the kill.
Yeah.
Because now you can't move. You're stuck.
Can't escape.
Once fire, anything get you done. You can't run or nothing, man. They trying to escape the hand of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord said, where you at?
Isaiah 46.
Jump, get to Jeremiah 51 and 33.
It's back in Jeremiah 51, verse 33. It says, for thus saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come.
Right, the Lord intend to thresh her, man. Put you in a sickle and reap, man. It's time for Babylon to reap what she sowed, man. Then he say reward her double. All right, so the Lord looking to double down on this place, man. For all the wickedness she have wrought, right? All right, and the Lord looking to thresh her, man. All right, that threshing is a rough spiritual roughing up. If I get, more say less, but it need to be threshed. You got it, bro.
These nations gonna get fucked up.
Yes, that's the bottom line, man. That was the only point that I wanted to make. I just had wanted to get that verse or whatever. You go back to what the brother had. You check and see. Tell me where we at.
Right. Oh, I was going to back you up about what you were saying about what the brother had brought up. Esau's hiding with the ground puppet, right? All right, so this is Revelation 16. It says, and said to the mountains and to the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. And so that's basically with Amalek, all right, and these rich elite bankers are going to be saying, man, whenever what the list was from, right? The elect, the Yahushua and angels, all right, are what? Going amongst the earth, what? Casting judgment. Now they're gonna say, let these rocks fall on us, man, and hide us from the Lord, man. All right.
Real quick to back, it's the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
That's right, man. So though you dig into hell with your underground bunkers, man, what? The Lord is gonna get you, man. You're talking about the Lord said He's not gonna beat you as a man. All right. So what do you think that you can actually create some type of bunker to stop the Lord from being able to get you, man? All right, you crazy, all right?
Got down the strong delusion.
Yeah, strong.
Hey, and if the Lord don't meet you as a man, the only thing outside of a man is an angel.
Right.
Or what? What? Those that have spiritual power.
Oh, yeah.
So how you gonna hide from spiritual powers? Man, I do you one. I raise you one, like he like to say. He is getting Space Force ready to fight spiritual powers. Let this resonate. Then he thinking of hiding. He got Space Force, so he thinking of fighting and hiding. Like he's confused. Like which one you gonna do? You gonna stand bold and battle the spiritual powers, or you gonna just go hide in the bunkers? You gonna lose, or you gonna lose. All right. That nigga plan A is his plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E.
Hey,
All of them.
I got a quick to the scripture.
All right, come. That's what I was. All right, that's good.
Okay, just real quick. Job chapter 8, verse 15. First, I'm going to read it in the KJV, and after that, I'm going to read it in NLT. All right, Job chapter 8, verse 15. It says, He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. You know, further going into the point, the brother making a
Demon. You got it.
folly out there.
Let it come around, bro.
Yeah. All right, now real quick. They gonna be trodden down like the fire in the street. So for interrupting prophets. Or interrupting a prophet, shall I say, not prophecy. You know. But now real quick.
That nigga don't get killed because he rolled past.
Yeah.
What? Everybody. He gonna get killed walking the dog. Everything. Great, man.
Now real quick, this same verse, Job chapter 8, verse 15 in the NLT, it says, they cling to their home for security, but it won't last. They try to hold it tight, but it will not endure. You know, so these elites, okay, in the rich of the society, and you know, they're gonna try to cling to their underground bunkers and their underground submarines and stuff like that, as well as their space stations, okay, to be secure from the Lord's judgment. But as it says, it won't last because ultimately it's going to be destroyed. And the Lord is going to send the angel, you know, Yahushua, the angels, as well as the elect, you know, to get them out of those bunkers and those space stations, okay, to be the first fruits of our slaves in the kingdom, you know. Yeah, that was pretty much the point.
All right. You want something?
No, I didn't. I was looking at something that Haggai, but that's not what I had wanted.
I got another
Or
one.
whatever. Yeah, bug it out. We about to get ready to go down. Yeah, make sure you run that down.
My God. All right, this is Psalms chapter 149, and I'm gonna start at verse 5, and I'm gonna read on down. All right, Psalms 149, verse 5. It says, "Let the saints be joyful let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds." You know, the saints being the Israelites, of course. Okay.
And when you sing it, that means you in eternal rest too, man.
Yeah.
Because our song over here is it's sorrowful. You know, the way we sing upon our breads, we sing that the chariot swing low, come bring us home. All right. But when that singing goes on, it's gonna be a sign of what? Eternal power and glory, man. All right. That's gonna be a different song. Go ahead, brother.
Sing to the Lord in a strange land.
In a strange land, yeah.
37.
Come on, man. Yeah, you gotta go.
All right, we're gonna be singing that new song of Moses in the kingdom. It says,
That's right.
verse 6, Psalms 149, verse 6, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth,
Right.
and a two-edged sword in their
And
hand.
the only time we're gonna have a two-edged sword in our hands, if I may, brother, The only time we had a two-edged sword in our hand is when we're in power, man. Right now, we don't got the scepter in our hand. We're not judges on the thrones of Israel. Right now, the Lord is preparing the thrones of David right now, man. All right? And then that's when we're gonna have that two-edged sword, because we're gonna be able to what? Execute judgment upon the heathen, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
God. It says, verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
Yep.
Hey, so we're going to be ruling over those nations with the rod of iron.
That's right.
Okay, forcing them to keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord. Okay, in all perfection. Which of course we know they're going to eventually go off because they're still going to be in the flesh. But hey, that's when that rod of iron is going to come in, to get their asses back right. It says, verse 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Right, we come and get the noble ones. When you go into noble, all right, that's the ones of nobility. Which ones have that nobility? You elites, man.
Yep.
All right, we looking at y'all gonna be the first fruits of the kingdom of slavery. In the kingdom, y'all gonna be the first fruits of slavery, man.
Yep. Right.
All right, we come and get y'all and put the chains on y'all, and then gonna come the rest of y'all line that was killed out of y'all, man. Yeah, it says if ye have children, they're numbered to the sword, man. All right, so your children are gonna be only made in the kingdom to get burnt at the end of y'all slavery run, man. All right, or what? To get annihilated, according to Obadiah. All right, we're gonna be a flame unto y'all, man. All right, but we're gonna have that wrath on y'all ass, man, because the oppressor didn't let up the wrath on us, man. All right, it says they hit the people with a continual stroke. All right, so reward her double. So you're gonna have a double continuous stroke on your ass. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have other nations taskmasters over y'all ass, tearing y'all ass up too. While we tearing their ass up too, man. All right? Go ahead, brother. Everybody gonna hate Esau. Everybody hates Chris. They're gonna be in the kingdom. Everybody hates Esau. Chris represented Jake, man. All right. Well, everybody gonna hate Billy in the kingdom. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, even the apostles used to joke, a while back, saying, they don't even know how Esau's going to survive the first 5 seconds of slavery.
We don't know how they're going to do it. But the Lord going to give them the willpower to endure the torment, man.
Yep. It's going to take spiritual power.
Yeah.
People to see that Esau on the earth.
On the earth, man. Yeah. That's why we get it. So we can execute the word of the Lord, man.
These devil love to commit suicide.
For real. No. Yeah. We ain't letting y'all die. Unless it's by our hands. That's the easy way out. Go ahead, brother.
God, it says, verse 9, this is the last verse. Psalm 149, verse 9, to execute upon the judgment written.
Yeah, see, that's written.
Yep.
Everybody want avoid judgment, man. Everybody want to play around and tap dance around judgment, man. But this is a bloody book. So it's gonna end up in blood, man. The Lord gotta get that blood back. For his people that was blood taken out of, man, right? Didn't he touch the apple? They touched the apple of the Lord. Didn't they spill the blood to the prophets and the just men? Yeah, they did that. So the Lord want his blood back. Go ahead, bro.
It says to execute upon them the judgment written.
Mm-hmm.
This honor have all his saints.
Right.
Praise ye Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, and that's gonna be an honor to his saints, man, that kept the word of the Lord, fervent in spirit, man, that the Lord may make good on these words, man, that we may judge and rule in the kingdom of heaven and dominion, all right, with nobility and all praises to the Most High, man, all right? So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying, man. We won't give infinite honors and prayers. We won't face the east. Give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, and Kabbalah. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the alchemists that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Till the next time, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.
A Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.